Hello, today I'm going to show you how to work with images to make sure that they're optimized for your website. Google will punish you if your site runs slow, and plus most people won't wait around for your site to upload. And one of the main causes for somebody's site running slow is the images are too large. So I'm going to show you firstly how to work with Photoshop. This is going to be a really quick tutorial on Photoshop. If you have Photoshop but you don't use it regularly, I'll show you how to optimize your image. But also if you don't have Photoshop, I'm going to show you how to use a free website to optimize your images. So firstly, with Photoshop, I already have an image in Photoshop, and here it is. So I'm in the image. I have the image on my in Photoshop. It's already opened up. All you're gonna do is go to image size, and in here, as you can see, this image is huge. It's 22.9 megabytes. The width is 2,448 pixels, and the height is 3,264. That's way too big. The resolution is right though, because the resolution is 72. If you've taken a photo in your phone or in a camera, probably the resolution is going to be 300, depending on what your settings are. So the first thing you'd want to do to make your image size smaller is change this to 72. But then here, this is where you're going to make the image smaller. A banner at the top of a website is usually about 1,920 pixels. But as you can see, even by bringing that down, it makes the size smaller. And if you have this clicked, so if you unclick this link, what it's going to do is it's going to make it that you can change each individual, but you want this to stay clicked, that it's proportionate. I'm going to make this about 600 in width, no, actually 500. And as you can see, the height and the width will change when I change the width. So I've taken that down to 500. It's taken it down to 977.1 kilobytes. Then you just click OK. It's going to make it a bit smaller. I'll enlarge that. And then when you're saving it, you'll just go File, Save As, and you're going to save it as a JPEG. Okay, you're going to save it as a JPEG. If you save it as a PNG, which some people do, if you save it as a PNG, that's going to usually for like logos when you want like a clear background or something like that. But for now, we're going to save that as a JPEG, and it will then give you the opportunity to see, do you want it maximum file size, and you can mess around with that. But for the most part, you've made it smaller. It's only 335 if you make it the largest file size, and then you'll go to the baseline optimization and make sure that it's baseline optimized, and click OK, and you've got that. Now that's if you have Photoshop. Now many of you won't have Photoshop, so I'm going to show you a really cool website called Kraken.io. That's Kraken.io. In this site, what you can do is you can optimize your images for free. They do have plans, but you can also do it for free. The only drawback is if you don't have one of the plans, the largest file size that you can work with, I believe, is 1.5 megabytes, not kilobytes, 1.5 megabytes. So if you just go to here, try free web interface, just click on that. It's going to take you into a place where you can pretty much just drag and drop your photo. So the first question it's going to ask, select source of image. Just leave it as file uploader. And then it's going to say select image optimization mode. They have three different options: expert, lossless, and lossy. Lossy is just leave it on the default. I won't go into all the details. Just leave it on the default. And then it's going to ask you to resize the image. For now, we're not going to do that. I'm just going to drag that image over here and drop that there. And as you can see, the original file size was 324.92 kilobytes. It's cracked 143.48 kilobytes, and it's now made it 181.44. And that is it. From there, you will just download the file. It will download the file to your desktop. And now you can put that on your website. Now what I would suggest, let's just say you have a website and there's lots of images on there that you need to change the file size on, and let's just say that they're larger than the 1.5 that you can use with the free version. What I would recommend, just sign up for one of the plans. Just sign up for like maybe the $9 a month plan, and within that month just resize all your images. That's a suggestion. But if you know that you just have one or two images and they're rather small anyway, you can just go ahead with the free plan. So that's a really quick tutorial on how to resize your images. And make sure that you do run some checks just to make sure that your images are optimized. If you ever need any help, just give us a call on 713-344-1761. That's 713-344-1761 or 077-0846-7383. And we'll be glad to help you. And don't forget to visit the website. All of the links and the details will be in the description at the bottom of the site.